There's always another game and another game and another game that you have to perform every time, especially now.
Everybody that saw him before COVID and after was like, wow, what happened?
I thought the season went really well. I mean, you know, we came into the season not knowing, you know, how much talent we had or how good we were going to be, and I think we did really well with the guys we had and the weird year and all that. So yeah, it was fun. Man, that team is like the closest team I've ever been a part of. Like we all were best friends. Like we would hang out off the court, you know, every day, at school, out of school, all that. So I mean, all the guys, I'm gonna miss all of them because that was like the best team as far as relationships go that I've ever been a part of. Yeah, Ben's obviously like one of my best friends as well, and you know, the other guy in practice that would really push me, like, you know, we would really make each other better, and I feel like we bonded on that, just making each other better every single day, and you know, going through all the struggles of the season together and figuring it all out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss him in the gym and just being able to talk to him and, you know, figure out the struggles with him. I think the overall like big accomplishment was winning Mission League. That was the first title in 30 years for the school, and then making it to Open Division was the first time ever in Notre Dame history. So those two things alone were like something that we talked about all year, and me and Ben have been talking about since my freshman year, you know, doing that. So it was good to, although like we didn't win Open Division, it was good to accomplish those things, you know, before they all left. It felt good. It's such a long season, there's so many ups and downs. I feel like at points I would get too high or too low when I had a great game or a bad game, and there's always another game and another game and another game that you have to perform every time, especially now that I have, you know, more eyes on me when I play. It's kind of like, you know, you don't want people to, you know, come to watch you play and be like, oh, he's sorry. So, I mean, just staying level-headed the whole way through and you know, not getting too high or too low.
Single leg hops. Over and back is 1. You got 6 each side. Yep. Nice and quick off the ground. Shay Frazee gave me a call and said he's got a kid training with him who he thinks is like Tyler Hero, but maybe even more athletic. And I was like, huh, that sounds interesting. So we linked up, brought him in for an assessment, and I thought that he had a ton of potential. So he started working with me very beginning of COVID, and he wasn't playing basketball. He didn't play high school that season. So he just stayed here, locked in with me basically every day, and just helped him get to the next level. Drive the knees, good. His results have been great. I mean, first, everybody noticed the vertical jump transformation. Everybody that saw him before COVID and after was like, wow, what happened? He just transformed his ability to jump. It transformed his speed, put on some strength. He still needs another 10 pounds of muscle for sure before he gets to college. So that's kind of the area that we still need to work on. But, you know, physically he transformed. I think he transformed his game as well, especially, you know, working with Shay. I think they did some really good work with him. And overall, I mean, I've watched a couple games this year and he looks great. I think sky is the limit for him. So it's great to see somebody's hard work finally paying off. And it's not like he's, you know, just now getting good. He's been good. Like, he was good as a kid. It's just he's continuing to improve. Whereas a lot of people, they get to a certain level and they just stay there. A lot of people are peaked at age 16 and they just never get better. And so it's cool to see most of the world didn't know Dusty at, you know, sophomore year, freshman, sophomore year. Most people don't know him. Now everybody's starting to know him because he continues to get better. I think he'll make the same leap in his game next year and just keep improving, and sky's the limit. His workload is super high because of the team they have. They rely on him a lot. I think typically we have guys take like a week off, and never fully off, but he'll have to stay active. He could still be in the gym, but we just don't want him playing. But after that week, he's got to get back in here and start rebuilding his body, because a long basketball season will start to break down your body. And so first we got to build him back up and get his body in a really good place before he gets, you know, ramped up into the intense AAU stuff. Because that's the problem for these kids, is they got all these minutes on their bodies through high school, and then, you know, in the AAU it's just as bad, and they're gonna be traveling all over the nation. So in this period between high school season and when the AAU gets really ramped up, being here, being at the ranch with Uncle Paul in the weight room, that's gonna be the key for him, just building back his body.
Everybody come back in. Everybody come back in, and you're going to ask Dusty any question you want.
Go ahead.
Have you played any other sports besides basketball?
I've never played any other sports. I've just played basketball my whole life. Yeah. Player of all time? Gotta go with Derrick Rose, right? Yeah.
Now, Dusty's in high school. Ask Dusty some questions about what you think happens with him when he plays in high school.
Yeah.
What's your best record of like your seasons in high school?
My best record for like my team?
Yeah, like what's like how the Warriors got 72-9, what's your best?
That's a great question. I think, you know, we went like 32 and like 10. Yeah. But we went like 32 and 10.
That's kind of like maybe like 65, 17.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Dusty, who's the toughest kid you played so far?
Toughest kid I ever played is probably a kid named Jaden Hardy. He's in the G League right now. He's getting drafted this year. Yeah.
What's his name?
Jaden Hardy. Yeah. Or Amari Bailey.
What does he play for?
He's in the G League right now, and he's going to the NBA this year. Yeah.
What team is that?
He doesn't know yet. The draft.
Who do you think is the best rookie in NBA right
The best rookie? That's a great question. I'd say Cade is probably one of the best, or Evan Mobley, or one of those guys. Yeah.
now? I don't like.
You don't like Evan Mobley? Or you don't like Cade?
It's not that I don't like Cade. I just like Evan Mobley better.
Okay.
Are you committed to Gonzaga?
I am, yeah.
Or did you get a scholarship?
I got a scholarship and I committed to there, yeah.
Oh, what about UCLA? Have you got any?
So I got a scholarship opportunity at UCLA as well.
Do you know any famous players from Gonzaga?
I'm still trying. I've been watching a lot of the NBA playoffs. I haven't had much time to learn about
See
them.
Gonzaga during the season?
I watched one of their games, but I didn't get my. I watched the first quarter. I didn't get
You know
much.
who Chet Holmgren is? Really tall guy.
Is he like 6 foot?
He's like over 7 feet tall.
Oh, then I'm talking about somebody else.
You guys know Russell Westbrook? I play for his AAU team.
Oh,
Yeah, so he has a team for kids my age, and we all play together.
he was best in OKC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any more? You good?
Oh yeah, go like hit the back.
That's like not even a minute. They do like a lot.
One of the biggest things for me is being able to inspire kids, especially with this platform I have now. You know, it's like my favorite thing is to see kids like that are inspired by me. It's like a super good feeling. And yeah, I just like, you know, I like teaching basketball. I like basketball, and I want to you know, share my love for the game with, you know, the younger kids that are coming up and trying to play basketball.
He's the most genuine kid you'll ever meet. And I'm not just saying this because I know Dusty for 8 years, but he's totally genuine. The saying goes that a person doesn't have a mean bone in their body. He does not have a mean bone in his body. He genuinely cares for people. He came out here today and had a little basketball clinic with 25 little kids, ages like 7 through 11, and you could just see how much fun he was having. And he loves kids. And I do everything I can. I organized this event tonight because I knew that Dusty would like to do this, and he needs to start experiencing events like this because he's getting popular. Social media has gone crazy, and kids in this gym come up to him, they want pictures, and you know, he and Jared, especially Jared, they're known all over, and he's very popular. And whenever he trains, I have young kids come who I train, who help him out. They pass him the ball, they rebound for him, they set screens for him.
Croft is kind of like a legendary in the Valley. He's kind of like a well-known shooting coach who's coached or trained a ton of guys, you know, from like Nick Young to all these guys, you know, a couple years back. And he kind of stopped training, and then now when I came, I was like, when I first met with Ken, I was probably 10, I'd say, and we met at the Northridge gym to get our first workout in, and yeah, ever since then he's just been, you know, perfecting my jump shot, just reps. He's one of the best people I'd say in the world at just like teaching people how to shoot the ball, you know, at a high rate. So I'm super blessed to be able to have someone with that, you know, basketball mind. But yeah, he's been around. He's been my like #1 supporter for however many, 7 years or whatever. So yeah.
And that's it?
What?
And that's it?
Everyone else is chilling, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I heard. That's what.
Alright, well, so far we have 3 cards. We have the Rowlet, we have the Cyndaquil, and the Oshawott.
Cal, can I get back a little bit?
Yeah, you're fine.
Tell me when.
I'm
And
tiny.
That's good.
we have a nice polka thing.
Did you see this? Dusty, his plaque, Junior Athlete of the Year from Notre Dame High School. Oh boy.
You know what we're trying to pull?
Charizard. Here he is right here. We're gonna save that pack for last. How am I gonna open all these packs in the car?
What are they?
Pokemon cards?
Oh
Pull a Charizard, I'll let you keep it.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright. First things first. First things first is get the pack open. Got it. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm bending. Alright. Gibble. Turtwig. Trapnich. Pillpup. Smarmoosh. Starly.
Bro!
What happened?
First pack!
Charizard! Charizard!
What is that?
Why is that?
Charizard!
What does that mean?
Oh my god! Did you not hear me say I want to pull a Charizard?
I heard you say.
And what happens if that
Bro.
occurs?
Calvin! Bro, we've been every session we've been opening packs trying to get this card.
So what do you get with it?
I don't know, Calvin, how much is this worth?
I gotta look it up. Keep it in good condition.
Bro.
Don't mess it up.
Holy that's insane. Bro, and you just said if I get a Charizard I can keep it.
Yes. leave it be.
Just throw those right there.
It's still, regardless, pull the chocolates over.
No, but I thought it was like the $100,000 one.
No, the $100,000 ones from like the old packs. The super old packs.
Yeah, so we have Kayla Foster from Oak Hill, who's like one of the best players I played with.
You gotta introduce me who these people are.
Hey, that's my teammate right here.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all see it. It'd be
You
tough.
see it. CIF Open Division champs.
We got something coming for y'all for sure.
And then Mercy, who's also, you know, high major, really, really good. So, you know, our talent this year should be, is going to be probably the most talented backcourt in the West Coast, I'd say, or maybe in the country even. Our first time playing together was at Fairfax High School in this like little tournament against like local teams. And it was a lot of fun. I think that first couple games we played really well. And we kind of, you know, there was like some media guys there and we kind of showed everyone that we were like really, really good. But everyone already knew that, but we kind of just showed them. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Love watching you play.
Mrs. Stromer. You had an excellent performance. Okay, should I not say Mrs. Stromer?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Gosh damn it, Mrs. Stromer. You had an excellent performance. Tell us your mindset during the game today.
I just want to come out and have fun with the new guys. We got a new group of guys, so it was fun to just get out there and run and play hard. And,
All right, thank you, man. That was good. Yes, sir. Calvin, my man behind the camera.
All right, sir.
We were just trying to get our chemistry right before, Section 7 and this year. Just getting as many reps in together as possible, just so we know each other and figure each other out, because we've never played together before, so we got to just figure out how to play together. We went, 4-0 or whatever, 3-0. So, we were expecting to win. One of the games was kind of ugly, but, that happens. But, no, we looked really good. The first 2 games, we looked really good. We just got to work on some things. But, yeah, I was definitely expecting to win, and that's what we did.
Today's a very special day. My mother's birthday. Mom. 25.
30.
Girlfriend. Say hi. Brother.
And my birthday, I'm happy you asked. I just turned 13 and a half. And we're having a great time here. My birthday was yesterday. A little less fun, but more cheese. So we're having a good time.
And of course,
Willow, our little brother, sister. She's 12. She just turned 12.
About to be 16. What's that about?
and who's this guy? This is young
A random man that decided
Eric
to-
Stromer, the man, the myth, the legend. Is that West Coast or is that?
I'm not sure.
You don't know what that is. Don't be careful. You don't know what you're
Oh,
doing.
sorry. Hi, I'm the dad.
Any thoughts about today?
Today was the beginning of trying to find chemistry in a team. About mom. Today is my beloved bride's 23rd
This
birthday.
is not a basketball video.
Sorry, you gotta tell me what kind of video we're doing. She's only just beginning, and thank you for showing that.
So what you do is you put your fork right here, and then you put it in the middle like this for more support.
Wait, I just poured way too.
And then
I freed.
you get a nice piece.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Wait, are you
Happy birthday.
do it? All right, it's secret.
She's my mom!
That sounded a little like a dirge.
Yeah.
Rude! So rude.
Well, it was a little dirgy.
Why don't you pass those to
I don't
others?
even know what a dirge is.
Amy, there's
You don't know what a dirge is?
There's another present.
Look it up.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
Oh my god, I was having a fit about this today.
No.
Then I found one pair.
I know.
But guess what? Now you have
Now
to.
you got both. Where's my white pair?
I don't know. How would I know where your shoes are?
Because you wear them
Happy
so-
birthday.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Did you wear those?
I think so.
Or white is better?
Oh, no, I think
Is that the right size?
Mom, I got this from Ralph's for you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
No, why did you do that?
Happy birthday.
I didn't tell them, I swear.
You're not doing that.
Shut up.
Oh.
The bells.
Watch this. Wait. Thank you. Yo, Cal.
It's a Christmas song.
What is the blue?
The blue is the best one.
No, they're these.
That was me. I just left it there. What is that?
Let me see. Thank you. Let me see them.
What? Are you
what is
kidding
that?
me? Are you crazy?
Wow.
Gold hoop earrings? What? Wow, that's something I would pick out by myself.
Did Rosie pick them out?
Maybe. She helped a little.
He asked. I didn't.
You like them?
Yeah.
I just want the green. Maybe no, give the chocolate one to Calvin. You want the chocolate? That one's really good. You want the chocolate?
Just split it. Split it out for me.
Mom, I wrote that card too with Willow.
No, he didn't.
I was in part of it
And he
too.
was there too. And we all contributed equally. So. You're welcome. Mom, you're welcome. From
You didn't do
all
it.
of
You didn't
us.
do anything. You didn't do anything.
Skylar wrote it too. Wait, I didn't eat. Mom, that's going on YouTube. Swipe up and like more. Swipe up for more Dusty.
Blonde boy.
Blonde girl.
My boy wonders mom crying.
No. Do you know what people call me? I'm a white girl wonder.
And you know what people call me? Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, that's so beautiful. God, I couldn't even get to the end because my tear it got too blurry. It was like, oh my God. You didn't even read the end? Yeah, I did. I had to stop because I couldn't see.
My dad's main love of his life, besides his family, was basketball. He was an attorney, but he was also, I grew up in Indiana, he was also one of the architects of the American Basketball Association in the late 60s, and one of the owners, the original owners of the Indiana Pacers. So my childhood was this beautifully surreal, wonderful time of watching my dad pursue this dream that was to create an alternative league to the NBA that was more playground style, the dunking, the three-pointers, giving opportunity to players who weren't being noticed, who were a lot of inner city kids who weren't on a fancy fast track. And so this was his love. And so when Dusty randomly chose it, he was only 6. It wasn't from anything my dad said or did. My dad was in Indianapolis and was had nothing to do with basketball. It was like they were spirit animals. And it was from that point on, this beautiful connection of, because their temperaments are so similar, of the joy of basketball and sort of the spiritual element to basketball and how it represents life and how it, it's just a deep part of your soul. And they just had this connection. When Dusty started getting offers, we have these, going on these visits, and we don't really know what to expect or what it is. And UCLA was one of the first visits, and we walked into Pauley Pavilion, and he was ahead of me, and Eric was ahead of me, and Mick Cronin was ahead of me. So I was by myself, and I could feel I could feel the presence of my dad, and I got very emotional, and Dusty turned around in that moment, and he said to me, "Do you feel that?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, do you feel that? Do you feel him?" And so I can't explain it, but it's that kind of depth of connection that I would say is inexplainable. And John Wooden and you know, it is from Indiana. That's that world. That's the love that is inexplainable, but I feel is a part of our family story.
You want one?
Sure.
Which one do you want?
What do you want, Calvin?
Chocolate.
Oh.
There's no more chocolate.
Dusty ate 2 chocolates.
Yeah, what do you want?
Skylar's eating the second one.
Vanilla.
Wait, no, we have chocolate with vanilla.
Ew, no,
No, we
give-
don't. Yeah, we do. We have chocolate with vanilla.
Or coconut.
Wait, did you
Hit him with
actually
the
write
choc-
this? That's unbelievable.
Can I read?
That's a beautiful poem.
Can I say one thing is
No. They can read it. What?
No, about the dust and the particles?
No,
That's from when you were little, you said that.
yeah.
When she was really, really little, she said to me that God is in the dust and the light, and so you have to know that when you
That's a
read
cinema girl right
Me and my mom are, I'd say, really, really close. You know, she helps me through everything, like outside of sports and outside of all that. She helps me with all that, like mental stuff. And honestly, like she has made so many sacrifices for me as a basketball player. Like she works her butt off, number one, to provide for this family. Like I don't know how she does it, but she works her butt off every single day. Like I think that's where I get my work ethic, is from her, because I really haven't seen a lot of people work as hard as she does and love what they do also. So that's really inspiring for me. I think she has shown me that like hard work really does pay off. And yeah, like I don't know how I could ever repay her for that, but she's something else. She really is.
I mean, it's so, you know, it's the great, you know, it's so sweet. I didn't know you had. He's such a good kid, and he's such a humble kid, and I would do anything, you know, for all 3 of them. Hard work is just a part of it, and I'm so glad that he talks about it that way, because I've had to miss a bunch of games. I had to miss Peach Jam, although I was watching it in my little computer while I was making the show I was making the whole time. So that's so sweet. I hope you'll let me have this. This is him. That's who he is. He's just a really beautifully hardworking, kind person. So I'm glad that he sees my hard work as more than just stress and exhaustion. that it actually means something to him. I would just want to tell him that I'm just so proud, because it is a hard thing he's doing, and you know, he has to fight really hard all the time. He's been an underdog 1,000 times, and I'm so proud of that courage. I'm actually more proud sometimes of how he handles the loss, and that's what I would say defines who he is how he's managing the really, really hard stuff. I'm so proud of that, and that will be, whatever road he's on, that will define who he is as a human being, because there's a lot of hard stuff. So that's what I would say to him. So proud.
Oh, L's.
L's.
L's. L's. L's.
Ooh, what's this?
Nothing. L.
That's okay.
Alright, Ben's an L. Here we go.
Let's go. Hey, Wyatt, let me see this. Let me see the sock. Let me see the sock.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about?
Oh, look at the dusty sock. Hold on.
Get your merch. Get your merch. You gotta get your merch up.
Can't open it, man.
That's what I was saying. I couldn't open it.
Can you open it for me? No, I'm okay. Actually,
Another L.
What is L?
Big cow. Big cow.
You are in
Hey guys, thanks for watching Blonde Boy Wonder Part 3. Make sure you just pull out your butt and take a big poo on that like button.